Good morning and Jai Hind children. Welcome back to chemistry class. Children, I hope you have done the homework yesterday that I have given you. Those who have not done children, please do the homework. Please do the worksheet 1 so that you can understand the chapter better. Okay. So children, today like yesterday we were doing the topic called electrolysis. Alright. So today we will also continue with the chapter. I'll start from the beginning again. What is electrolysis? Before that, someone in the group has asked the difference between conventional and electronic current to explain me again. So first, I'll explain the difference between conventional and electronic current, and then we'll move to the electrolysis. Okay. So let's start with that. So first we'll talk about the difference between conventional and electronic current. Okay. So what is conventional current, children? So if we talk about conventional current, कन्वेंशन का बेसिक मतलब होता है ट्रेडिशनल या जो बहुत पुराने समय से फॉलो किया जा रहा है, दैट इज कॉल्ड कन्वेंशन. Okay, so there is a short story behind it that earlier in year 1750, in year 1750, there was a scientist called Benjamin Franklin. There was a scientist Franklin. Okay, so Franklin was the scientist who discovered electricity. Okay, he said that when two objects are rubbed together, it produces certain spark, and that spark is called electricity. Okay, उन्होंने क्या कहा था 1750 में? उस टाइम पे ना कोई बैटरी डिस्कवर हुआ था, ना कोई इलेक्ट्रॉन डिस्कवर हुआ था. उस टाइम पे फ्रैंकलिन ने क्या कहा था? फ्रैंकलिन ने कहा कि whenever we are rubbing two object, it creates certain spark. कुछ स्पार्क जनरेट होता है. दिस वी हैव आल्सो सीन ड्यूरिंग द स्टोन एजेस. स्टोन एजेस में भी क्या था? अर्ली मैन what they used to do, they used to rub to a stone and generate the electricity and generate some spark, some fire. All right, so that spark or that fire Franklin has said it to be as electricity. Getting my point? तो उस टाइम पे इलेक्ट्रिसिटी का जनरेशन हुआ. Getting it? After some time, Franklin has performed various experiments and came to conclusion that कि दो ऑब्जेक्ट के रब करने से जो स्पार्क जनरेट हो रहा है, that is not electricity, but rather when we have a two object like object A and object B, so there is certain flow of charges between the two. इनके बीच में क्या है? There is certain flow of charge, and because of the flow of charge, the electricity is generated. Because of the flow of charge, electricity is generated. Okay, उस टाइम पे उन्होंने ये कहा कि जिस ऑब्जेक्ट से इलेक्ट्रिसिटी और जो ऑब्जेक्ट फ्लो कर रहा है, that is positively charged, और जिसमें चार्ज फ्लो कर रहा है, that is negative. Okay, so from there this convention came that the flow of charge is from positive to negative direction, or the flow of this current is from positive to negative direction. Okay, after this everybody has accepted this convention that yes, it is true कि जो भी करंट फ्लो कर रहा है, जो भी इलेक्ट्रिसिटी फ्लो कर रही है, वो पॉजिटिव से नेगेटिव फ्लो कर रही है. ठीक है, इसके बेसिस पे बहुत सारे ऐसे साइंटिस्ट थे जिन्होंने बहुत सारी डिस्कवरीज की एंड दे हैव पब्लिश्ड वेरियस बुक्स. ऑलराइट, दे हैव डन वेरियस डिस्कवरीज टेकिंग दिस कन्वेंशनल करंट इनटू अकाउंट. Getting my point? So from there the concept of conventional current came. Getting my point? Again, I am repeating it. In 1750, there was a scientist called Franklin. Franklin concluded that there are the electricity is generated by the flow of charge between two objects. Okay, जिससे चार्ज निकल रहा है, जिससे करंट निकल रहा है, दैट इज पॉजिटिव, और जिसमें ये करंट जा रहा है, दैट इज नेगेटिव. Okay, this was the convention of Franklin in 1750, and that time no battery was discovered, no electron was discovered. Electron जैसी कोई चीज exist नहीं करती थी 1750 में. Getting my point? Now this convention is called conventional current. Getting my point? Now after various discoveries and after various performance in year 1850, in year 1869, take it as 1869. So in 1869 there was a scientist called J.J. Thomson. Okay, who was the scientist? Scientist was J.J. Thomson. Okay, now J.J. Thomson with his experiment introduced electron. ओके, जे थॉमसन ने क्या इंट्रोड्यूस किया? इन्होंने इंट्रोड्यूस किया इलेक्ट्रॉन. ठीक, तो 1869 में इलेक्ट्रॉन आया. इससे पहले तक बहुत सारी डिस्कवरीज हो चुकी थी, टेकिंग कन्वेंशनल करंट इनटू अकाउंट, ये मान के कि हमेशा करंट पॉजिटिव से नेगेटिव की तरफ जाता है. गेटिंग इट? सो इन 1869 थॉमसन डिस्कवर्ड इलेक्ट्रॉन बाय हिज एक्सपेरिमेंट. ओके, व्हेन electron came into account, then it was introduced that कि पॉजिटिव से नेगेटिव की तरफ नहीं बल्कि करंट नेगेटिव से पॉजिटिव की तरफ मूव करता है. ओके, लाइक if we have this circuit, this is positive terminal and this is negative terminal. According to conventional current, हमेशा करंट फ्लो करता है पॉजिटिव से नेगेटिव की तरफ, according to convention. But after the discovery of electron, it was discovered that it does not happen. Rather, the flow is from negative to positive direction. Okay. Now, the question is still why we are following these conventional current method, and why not we have come to this conclusion of negative to positive? क्योंकि like logically it is correct that इलेक्ट्रॉन फ्लो करता है, प्रोटॉन फ्लो नहीं कर सकता, क्योंकि इलेक्ट्रॉन साइज में हल्का होता है, छोटा होता है. दैट इज व्हाई इट कैन मूव, बट प्रोटॉन डज नॉट मूव. ओके, बट स्टिल बिकॉज various discoveries has already been made from the concept of conventional current, that is why we are still following the conventional current method. We still follow that the current flows from positive to negative direction, but electron flows from negative to positive direction. So this flow is called electronic current. This flow is called electronic current, whereas the movement of positive to negative direction known as conventional current. Getting it? So this was the concept of conventional and electronic current. Right now, like today also, we follow the conventional current method. ठीक है, हम conventional current ही follow करते हैं. हम यही मानते हैं कि चार्ज जो फ्लो करता है वो पॉजिटिव से नेगेटिव डायरेक्शन में फ्लो करता है, लेकिन जो इलेक्ट्रॉन मूव करते हैं वो नेगेटिव से पॉजिटिव डायरेक्शन में मूव करते हैं, या इलेक्ट्रॉन बिकॉज इट इज नेगेटिवली चार्ज सो इट विल गेट अट्रैक्टेड टुवर्ड्स द पॉजिटिव चार्ज. ओके, नाउ इफ यू वांट टू अंडरस्टैंड, देयर इज वन मोर कॉन्सेप्ट दैट दिस जो लोग समझ पा रहे हैं इस कॉन्सेप्ट को वो समझे, जो इफ यू आर फेसिंग एनी डिफिकल्टी इन दिस, लीव इट. ओके, सो सी, इफ वी हैव अ कंटेनर, ठीक है, there is positive charge in this and there is negative charge. Okay, we have positive charge and we have negative charge. ठीक, अब अगर हम इस कंटेनर में से पॉजिटिव को बाहर निकाल दें तो क्या बचेगा? नेगेटिव बचेगा. ओके, सिमिलरली इफ वी आर पुटिंग दिस पॉजिटिव इनटू अनदर कंटेनर तो क्या हो गया? यहाँ पे पॉजिटिव ज्यादा हो गया, नेगेटिव कम हो गया, इसमें नेगेटिव ज्यादा हो गया, दैट इज इलेक्ट्रॉन ज्यादा हो गया. ठीक, नाउ द कॉन्सेप्ट हियर इज दैट if we are saying that movement is from positive to negative, then also the electron will increase. If we are saying electron is moving, then also the concept, the basic thing, the charges will remain same, whether we say it is moving from positive to negative or it is moving from negative to positive, or electron is moving from negative to positive. दोनों का मतलब एक होता है. ठीक है, but we follow the convention and we say that the electron or the current moves from positive to negative direction. So I hope this concept of conventional and electronic current is clear. Now children, moving ahead with our topic, that is electrolysis. Moving to the topic called electrolysis. Okay, so as I have told you earlier yesterday that this contains two terms. First is electro and other is lysis. So electro means using electricity and lysis means to break down. So this we have talked about yesterday in the class. Now, so how we are going to define electrolysis? Electrolysis is a process of breaking down of any substance into its ions with the help of electricity. This is called electrolysis. Then we have seen a setup. Okay, so what is this setup? We have a liquid in it. Children, what is this liquid called? We know it is a conductor. इसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? This is called electrolyte, isn't it? It is called electrolyte. Okay, and we have taken two electrodes. हमने क्या लिया था? We have taken two electrodes and these two electrodes were iron nail. Okay, one we have connected it to positive terminal and other we have connected to a negative terminal. ठीक, तो if you remember the panic याद है आप लोग को? So if we talk about it, तो positive क्या होगा? एनोड और नेगेटिव क्या होगा? कैथोड. ठीक है, तो पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल है तो दिस इज एनोड. यस, सो दिस इज अ पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल, दिस इज एनोड, दिस इज नेगेटिव टर्मिनल, दिस इज कैथोड. गेटिंग इट? ओके, नाउ लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द आयंस. व्हाट हैपेंस टू आयंस एंड व्हाट इज द आयन? So let's talk about ions. So children, ions are nothing but when any substance or any compound is broken down into its respective charges, उसको हम बोलते हैं ion. ठीक है, जैसे if we have copper sulfate, this is copper sulfate. Okay, if we dissociate it, dissociate means if we break down, then it will be broken into two parts, that is Cu copper 2 plus and SO4 2 minus. ठीक है, We have already studied in the previous classes when I was teaching you this language of chemistry. We know that these two charges, positive and negative, club together to form any compound. Okay. So now copper sulfate is broken down into Cu2 plus and SO4 2 minus. Getting it? तो यहाँ पे क्या है? चार्ज है, पॉजिटिव चार्ज है और नेगेटिव चार्ज है. ठीक है, तो इसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? आयन बोलते हैं. आयन इज नथिंग but a charged particle. Okay, that is called ions. Basically we take it in a liquid form. ठीक है, अगर किसी लिक्विड में डिसोसिएशन हो रहा है in positive and negative term, so this is called ion. Okay, now this ion is also named like anion and cation. Okay, these ions are also named like cation and anion. So ions are of two types. It is anion and cation. Okay, anion and cation. Now listen to me very carefully. Anion is that charge that will move towards anode. जो किसकी तरफ मूव करेगा? एनोड की तरफ मूव करेगा. ओके, A for anion, A for anode. तो ये किसकी तरफ मूव करेगा? एनोड की तरफ मूव करेगा. हमें ये पता है कि एनोड कौन सा चार्ज होता है? पॉजिटिव चार्ज होता है. वी नो दैट एनोड इज पॉजिटिव चार्ज. क्लियर? पॉजिटिव की तरफ कौन सा चार्ज अट्रैक्ट करेगा? अगर पॉजिटिव है तो उसकी तरफ कौन सा चार्ज अट्रैक्ट करेगा? नेगेटिव विल अट्रैक्ट टुवर्ड्स पॉजिटिव. सो anion will be negatively charged. Getting it? Anion will be negatively charged. That only then anion will attract towards positive. Getting it? Same is the case here. Cation, the charge will move towards cathode. Okay? C for cation, C for cathode. Getting it? We know that cathode is negative. Cathode is negative. Getting it? So if cathode is negative, तो नेगेटिव की तरफ कौन सा चार्ज अट्रैक्ट करेगा? पॉजिटिव. ओके, सो दैट इज व्हाई cation is positive charge. Getting it? So this is the ion. This is the concept of ions. Ions are of two types, anion and cation. Ions are nothing but the charges. So ions are of two types, cation and anion. Anion is attractive towards anode. Anode is positive, so anion will be negative. Okay. Here, cation will move towards cathode. Cathode is negative, so cation will be positive. Getting it? Let me make it more clear. So we have anode. Anode is positive. Anion is negative. Okay, this is one. Getting it? Similarly, cathode is negative and cation is positive charge. Okay? और ये जो एनोड और कैथोड है ये इलेक्ट्रोड होते हैं. इलेक्ट्रोड क्या होता है कि जो भी हम सब्सटेंस यूज कर रहे हैं जिसको हमने बैटरी से कनेक्ट किया है, दैट इज इलेक्ट्रोड. Getting it? So this is anode and cathode. This is the concept of anode and cathode. So if we take the example of copper sulfate again. So this is copper sulfate. So when copper sulfate is broken down, it is broken into Cu2 plus and SO4 2 minus, isn't it? ये पॉजिटिव है, ये नेगेटिव है. तो अगर ये पॉजिटिव है तो ये क्या होगा? कैटायन की एनायन. Yes children, it will be cation or anion. It will be cation. Alright. And this is negative. तो ये कौन सा होगा? ये होगा anion. Getting it? Are you clear with this concept? So positive is cation and negative is anion. Getting my point? Cation will move towards cathode, anion will move towards anode. Getting it? So this was the concept of electrolysis and ion. So let's see the setup again. So we have a container, we have a electrolyte here. Now we are adding any electrode. This is electrode A and this is electrode B. ठीक, ये A है और ये B है. हमने A को पॉजिटिव से कनेक्ट किया और B को नेगेटिव से कनेक्ट किया. ओके, सो टेल मी, A will be cathode or anode? A क्या होगा? A होगा एनोड और B क्या होगा? B होगा कैथोड. गेटिंग इट? क्योंकि ये नेगेटिव से है कनेक्ट तो ये कैथोड, ये पॉजिटिव से कनेक्ट है तो ये एनोड. नाउ लिसन टू मी वेरी केयरफुली व्हाट हैपेंस इन इलेक्ट्रोलाइसिस. सो कंसीडर we have taken a solution of copper sulfate. इलेक्ट्रोलाइट किसका है यहाँ पे? इलेक्ट्रोलाइट इज ऑफ कॉपर सल्फेट. ये किसका इलेक्ट्रोलाइट है? ये कॉपर सल्फेट का इलेक्ट्रोलाइट है. ठीक, जब हमने इसमें इलेक्ट्रिसिटी पास की, when we have passed the electricity in it, ठीक, it will be broken into Cu2 plus and SO4 minus 2 minus. ठीक, अब ये Cu2 plus है तो it will move towards negative charge, that is cathode, and it will move towards positive charge, that is anode. Okay, so what is electrolysis? Electrolysis is a process when we are passing the electricity to the electrolyte. It is broken down into its respective ions. This is called electrolysis. Getting it? And we have also talked about cations and anions and how these processes work. So let's see what is written in the chapter. Okay, so let's see. So all this thing we have done, we have talked about convention, non-convention, electrolysis. So this is electrolysis, children. Okay, so here let's see what is the definition of electrolysis. The process of breaking up of an electrolyte. What is electrolyte? This solution is an electrolyte. Okay, chemically on passing an electric current. Electric current जब हम पास कर रहे हैं तो जब इस सॉल्यूशन में डिसोसिएशन हो रहा है या ब्रेक डाउन हो रहा है into positive and negative charge, this process is called electrolysis. Okay, now let's see. When an electrolyte such as copper sulfate is dissolved in water. हमने कॉपर सल्फेट को वाटर में डिसॉल्व किया. It breaks up into positive and negative charge particles called ions. जो पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव चार्ज में ब्रेक हो रहा है, that is called ion. Positively charged ions are called cations and negatively charged ions are called anions. I hope it is clear. Ion moves about freely in the aqueous solution. When electric current is passed through the solution, the cation move towards a negatively charged electrode, that is cathode, and anion move towards a positively charged electrode, that is anode. Okay, this results in a chemical change. As you can see in the figure here, we have two electrode, 1 and 2. Positive charge is anode, negative charge is cathode. ठीक है, ये कौन सा सॉल्यूशन है? ये है कॉपर सल्फेट का सॉल्यूशन. ओके, नाउ इट इज डिसोसिएटेड इनटू पॉजिटिव एंड नेगेटिव. नेगेटिव मूव करेगा पॉजिटिव की तरफ और पॉजिटिव मूव करेगा नेगेटिव की तरफ. सो दिस इज कॉल्ड इलेक्ट्रोलाइसिस. ओके, let's quickly do the oral questions here. Children, you can write down in the book itself. I'll send the PDF. I'll send this answers to you. So after the class, please go through the school app. Go to the school app e-content. There you can find the answers of this oral question. Okay. First, let's discuss it. Question number 1. Which of these will conduct electricity? Tap water or distilled water? Why? So I hope you know that tap water will conduct electricity. Why? Because tap water is not pure water and it contains certain salt dissolved in it. That is why it will conduct electricity, whereas distilled water is a pure water, hence it will not conduct electricity. Okay. Now, next question. Conduction of electricity in liquid occurs through electrons. Do you agree? Give reason. Yes, children. Liquid में conduction electron की वजह से हो रहा है? No. It is, answer will be no, because conduction of electricity is taking place because of ions. Okay, it is taking place because of ions. Okay, because ions is getting dissociated into positive and negative charges. So the answer is no. The conduction in liquid is because of ions, not because of electrons. Now third, when a liquid conducts electricity, a process other than conduction also takes place. What process is this? So this is electrolysis. What is the process? Process is electrolysis. Getting it? So you will write electrolysis. Getting it? So this is the answer of these questions. Okay, I'll send the answers in the e-content app. You can also go through that. Okay, now coming to uses of electrolysis. So we have talked about electrolysis and why it is important. Now, why electrolysis is important? Electrolysis, if you see it very carefully, that हम क्या कर रहे हैं, एक चार्ज को दूसरे के ऊपर ट्रांसफर कर रहे हैं और दूसरे चार्ज को दूसरे के ऊपर ट्रांसफर, लाइक पॉजिटिव इज ट्रांसफर टुवर्ड्स नेगेटिव and negative is transferred towards positive. Okay, so by this process what happens, we can electroplate the metal. Like for example, when we go to a jewelry shop, to purchase earrings or something like that, even if I talk about boys, so boys, if you go to purchase a can of Pepsi or can of Thumbs Up or Sprite, whatever you drink. So what you see, when we purchase a jewelry, we see that there are certain jewelries that are giving the texture of gold, but it is not actually gold. ठीक है, उसपे क्या होती है, गोल्ड की पॉलिश होती है. इन जनरल टर्म्स वी से दैट इसमें गोल्ड की पॉलिश है, ये गोल्ड नहीं है, इसमें गोल्ड की पॉलिश है, ऐसा हम कहते हैं इन जनरल टर्म्स व्हेन वी टॉक. ओके, सो व्हाट इज दैट? इन केमिस्ट्री we call it as electroplating. Similarly, if you see a can of cold drink, take a can of Coca-Cola or Sprite or something like that, आप उसके ऊपर एक सिल्वर लेयर देख रहे हो. ओके, दैट लेयर इज ऑफ क्रोमियम. ओके, वी कैन नॉट मेक इट ऑफ आयरन. क्यों? क्योंकि उसमें क्या हो जाएगा, रस्टिंग हो सकती है, वो कोरोजन हो सकता है. आयरन कैन रिएक्ट विथ the cold drink and can give another chemical that is very hazardous for us. So the plating of metal is done. Okay, किसी भी like light metal पे हम एक coating कर देते हैं, that is called electroplating. Okay, and electroplating is the application of electrolysis. So with the help of electrolysis, we do electroplating. Okay, so this we'll talk about in the next class. What are the uses of electrolysis? So we'll talk about electroplating. We'll see how this electroplating is done, how we can coat a copper layer into another substance like a spoon or something like that. So this is very interesting, children. So by this process, the electrolysis is used. So we will talk about uses of electrolysis in the next class. Till then, children, I'll send you the oral question answer. So please do it in your book. Okay. And in next class, we'll continue with the uses of electrolysis and also we'll do the exercise. Okay. So that's all for today's class, children. Thank you and Jai Hind, everyone.